Hey y'all, what's going on, y'all? I came to start some trouble this morning. How y'all doing? What's going on? Hey, fat cat, what's going on, baby? Huh? So we're gonna do some corrections this morning. I'm gonna start some trouble. Some people gonna be offended, but it is what it is. Okay? We got to take accountability for our actions. You understand? Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see y'all. In a marriage. It's good to see y'all. How y'all doing? What you need in a marriage. This creates. Yeah. Y'all know I love my intro. Shout out to Blackmen Unfiltered.
One and only, take heed to the message.
All right, guys, listen.
Man, you see
hold on. I'm sorry. About to mess up. Okay, listen. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen, baby. It just means queen. Okay? We about to get into something, and I'm going to hurt a few people's feelings this morning. And before I start, I want to say trigger warning. Okay? This is going to hurt a few hearts and minds, okay? Now, the title of this today is Older Christian Women Lie to Younger Christian Women when it comes to aging out of your husband. Yeah, you age out of your husband. Now, last night I was on Blackmen Unfiltered. Shout out to Blackmen Unfiltered. Shout out to the entire panel. Sometimes I love when I go to other people platforms because I always come back with something I could spin off the platform. So shout out to Blackmen Unfiltered, always having amazing content, sir. I greatly appreciate that. So I was a little bit upset, but then I wasn't upset. But I was upset with the narrative that older women push on the younger women. And I'm going to share with you why I get upset when older women push this narrative. See, they teach the melanated community, right? They teach us that a man will be waiting for you. Okay. Now, I taught this lesson a long time ago, but we're going to go into it one more time because I had to open up a can of worms last night on Blackmen Unfiltered. But also, I want to shout out Red Lipstick Vibe because she's been doing a whole concept. Okay. She's been doing a whole concept about Christian women saying they're waiting on God to send them a husband. So she's been doing a whole thing. So I don't want to step on her toes. But I want to go into detail about what I said a couple months ago. Okay. We lie to our young women when we tell them, keep praying, God is going to send you a husband. Instead of us telling them, ask God, shout out to Mr. Bennett. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Bennett on the platform on Blackmen Unfiltered. Shout out to Mr. Bennett. He said you're supposed to ask God to clean out everything that is not right within you for marriage. Now, what is Mr. Bennett saying? He's correct. Mr. Bennett is correct. We're supposed to clean out everything that is not right within us for marriage. We're not supposed to be praying to God and saying, send me a husband. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because what could happen, and I'm going to share with y'all what can happen, is that when you call yourself praying to God to send you a husband, but you did not do the work inside, you're going to miss him. You're going to miss him because you did not do the work inside. You didn't break down what's going on inside. Shout out to Sir Hill Speaks. Because last night when he was on a panel at Black Men Unfiltered, he said that Christian women are supposed to behave a certain way. And let me share something with you. I'm not there yet. Yes, I'm not there yet. I have this mouth that has a problem, and only my husband can correct it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, in the midst of me getting into a discussion with someone on the panel, shout out to Anissa, I felt that I went too far. That's how I felt. I felt I went too far. So I told Black Man Filter, let me go upstairs because I wanted to check the temperature with my king. Because when I go on panels and if I'm indignant, my husband will come at me like, no, you're not supposed to do that. So I was worried about my husband. I wasn't worried about anybody else. I was worried about him and how it would be and if he would be upset with me. So when I went upstairs, he said, what happened? I said, I thought you would have been upset because I was going back and forth with Anissa. And he said, no, I actually was liking it and you was being respectful. So I was cool with it. He said, you know, if I was not cool with it, I would have came downstairs. I said, yeah, that's true. But I thought that it would have went another way. That's what I was thinking because, you know, I've been married to my husband for a long time. So I know his character. So I thought I did something wrong. That's only why I had left. Okay. It wasn't for nothing else. So, what I want to explain to y'all is that us older ones, we teach the younger women that a man will be waiting for you. Go get your education. And some of us even tell them, go through your hoism phase. You know what I'm saying? You ever hear these women on a panel tell these young women, go through your hoism phase, do all this nonsense? I'm not saying Christian women tell them that, but they tell them do everything outside of getting yourself right for marriage. And because we don't tell the younger generation this, okay, they miss out. Because I'm going to share something with you. There's not enough men. I know y'all know this. There are not enough men. So when you sit up here and you say, God is going to send me another man, I'm praying to God Almighty to send me another man. You might have missed this man. You might have missed them because you didn't ask God to clean out everything that is not right in you for marriage. Do you understand? You might have missed this man. And you might have missed two or three because you did not do the work. A lot of women that are my age are not married because they didn't do the work or they was focused on other things that's dealing with their family. They did not focus on themselves. And I'm going to share something with you. Y'all got to get this out of y'all mindset. I told y'all this a couple of months ago. You are not Sarah. He is not Abraham. God did not make a covenant with you. He made a covenant with Abraham. So when y'all get up here and think you're going to have a baby in your old age, you're lying to yourself. Yes, you are lying to yourself. Now, the age I am now, a baby come. Me and my husband going to be laughing at each other. Do you hear me? We going to be laughing at each other. Okay? If a baby come now, we going to be laughing at each other. Okay? That's what we going to do. We going to laugh at each other. But it's not going to be the age I am now. I'm trying to have a baby with my husband. No. We got four monsters already in this house. Okay? So I'm blessed to have met my husband in my 20s. Okay? So when we get up here and we want to tell these women, you're going to find a husband, God is going to bless you with a husband, we're going to stop lying on Yahweh. We're going to stop lying on Yahweh, because if you did not do the work when you were young, okay? If you did not do the work when you were young, please stop thinking you're going to have a baby and you in your 40s. You have to stop thinking it's in you in your 50s and you in your 60s. You are, listen to me, I'm going to tell you something. You have missed the train. Now, you may find somebody that want to snuggle up with you. Hey, red lipstick vibe, baby, I wanted to share something with you. I'm not trying to push on your content. I just wanted to say that you already doing a segment about how women say, God gonna send me somebody. So I just wanted to go into more detail because of what went down on Black Men Unfiltered last night. So, and I had said this months ago too about how we always say God gonna send me somebody. But I did shot you out, baby. So I want you to let you know that first. Cause you know, you first of all, you come out with those stats and charts, baby. You know you always put it down. So this is what I want to tell you. We have to stop telling these younger women, okay, God gonna send me somebody. You gonna stop lying on Yahweh. You're going to stop lying on Yahweh. You have missed it. You have missed it. If you're in your 60s, 50s, late 40s, you have missed your train. You missed it, baby. If you don't have no children or nothing, you miss your train. And I'm going to share with you why I say you miss your train. Men that are in their 40s and 50s and 60s, they are not looking for women that are their age. And if any of y'all say that this is true, you're lying. They are not. Now, only how you gonna find a man that isn't your age, right? Only how is if he's a widow. If he's a widow, that's only how you gonna find this man. If he's a widow and his children are grown, okay? This is only how you're gonna link up with this man. But for you to be in your late 40s, 50s, and 60s and say you have never had children and you're trying now, you are not Sarah. You are not Sarah. You are not Abraham. Y'all got to get that out your head. This does not make sense. And then you will get offended if I say something to you. You will say to me, you don't know what God is doing in my life. I'm tired of y'all lying on God. Nope, you're not going to lie on God. Because let me share something with you. If a woman has a man in their life, they know how to conduct themselves around other men. We're going to call a spade a spade. Anytime somebody see me on a panel, even if I don't agree with the men on the panel, you will never see me get indignant. The most I will say is that, sir, I'm not finished talking. That's the most I will say. I'm not finished talking. Because what happens is he's looking at me and he's saying, this is a married woman. She knows how to respect herself. He's going to calm down. So then that's going to let me finish my statement. But I'm not going to go tit for tat with no man. And I'm going to share with you why. Because my husband raised me well. That's why. Now, another thing. We get up here, we preaching this nonsense to these girls, and we telling them, you got time. You got time. No, you don't. You do not have time. We only have a certain amount of a window to have children. Anything after that, anything after that, that's a miracle. Yes, yes, I said it. That's a miracle or that's a oops baby. Okay? Anything outside of that time, it's a miracle or oops baby. You got to stop thinking that you Sarah and he's Abraham. This doesn't make sense. Now, if you have children already and you're looking for marriage and the kids are big and you in your 60s or whatever like that and 50s, okay. And he already have a family. He already has children himself and they're grown. Okay. All right, but I'm going to share something with you. This does not always happen. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of y'all gonna be offended. You don't like what I said, and I understand that. But we have to call a spade a spade. We're lying to these young women. You have time. You're going to find somebody. God's gonna send you somebody. We're lying. We're lying. If you do not do the work, ladies, if you do not do the work, if you don't know how to talk to a man with respect, if you don't know how to be obedient. Yeah, I said obedient. I know y'all don't like that word. You're not ready for marriage. I don't care how old you are not ready for marriage. This is the thing that we miss in our culture. We sit up here and we lie to our young women. We lie. We tell them God is going to send you somebody. Keep praying. God is going to send you somebody. Keep praying. You're going to be all right. God going to send you somebody. This is a lie. Because you didn't do the work inside. You're going to miss him. You're going to miss him. I'm going to share with you why I say you're going to miss him. Let me share with you why. Because all these stupid lists they got out on social media. Okay? All this foolishness that you hear on social media. Oh, if he worked for the fire department, if he a police officer, if he worked for the postal office, if he worked for the city, if he worked for the garbage company, because all this stupid stuff that you hear on social media, you're going to miss your blessing. Just like when the garbage man come pick up your garbage and you live in an apartment building and you bringing out the garbage, right? And because the stupid nonsense you hear on social media tell you about garbage men, and then as you bringing out the garbage and you say, and he said, "Good morning, lady, how you doing?" He smile at you, and you give him that nasty look like y'all do. You can't even smile back. You got a nasty look on your face. You can't even smile back at this man. And that could have been your blessing. That could have been your blessing. Don't let the look deceive you. Don't let it deceive you. I tell y'all that all the time. Do not let the look deceive you. Because this said man who is pushing this garbage, you don't know what kind of house he got or what kind of car he drives. And you don't know what kind of business he got outside of working for the city. But because y'all listen to other women that fool you, somebody else will get your blessing. Because if you did the work inside, if you cleaned out everything that is not right with you inside, when you link up with this man, your spirit is going to tell you, that's you, baby. That's you. That's you. Work that femininity, baby. That's you. And that femininity will come out of you like water, honey. And you know what he'll tell you? Oh, you look cute in your pajamas. And that's when you do that smile. You throw that smile at him. And this is what he asks you: can we go out for coffee? But if you got that nasty face on and you all acting all indignant, you're going to miss your blessing. I tell y'all all the time that your mouth will block your blessing. It will block your blessing. You will hear women, they will tell you, this is what they will tell you. Oh, you don't know what God is doing for me. You don't know what God has planned for me. This is true. Nobody knows what God has planned for any of his children. But your attitude give me poise. Your attitude tell me that you did not talk to God about cleaning out everything that is not right within you. And this no shots at anybody. This is every Black woman that is in their late 40s, 50s, and 60s that y'all come on social media talking about, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Y'all who come to social media and say that, oh, I'm waiting on God. All of y'all that do that nonsense, I'm waiting on God. Baby, you have missed this man 3 times. You have missed this blessing 3 times because you did not ask God to clean out everything that is not right within you. You have missed this man 3 times. He has came 3 times, 3 different occasions in different forms. You have missed him 3 times. So now, whenever you do make it to the kingdom of heaven, and you ask God, how come you didn't get a husband? How come, Father, I didn't get a family? You know what he's gonna say? I sent him to you 3 times. I sent him to you 3 times. You missed him all 3 times. You missed him all 3 times. First one was a garbage man. Mm-hmm. The second one was your local police officer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The third time was the nurse. Yes, I sent you a nurse. Uh-huh. Okay. And we gonna even go as far as you know how far we're gonna go. Let's we're gonna go a little further. The district manager. Mm-hmm. The district manager and the ultrasound department. He liked you. He liked you. And you work in another department across the hospital. I sent him to you. I sent him to you. Why did you think he works in the ultrasound? Why the hell is he all the way down at the MRI? Why he always coming down there to you? I sent him to you. You missed him. You missed him, baby. I sent him to you. You missed him. You want to know why you missed him? Because you was worried about that doctor in the ER. The doctor didn't want you. The doctor didn't want you. You know who the doctor was scoping out? He was scoping out the girl from the cleaning company. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. You see that? Because y'all listen to all this nonsense on social media. Okay? Y'all miss it. Because something doesn't fit all the way with this man. Something doesn't fit. A little thing is off. A little thing is off. You blow the whole shit because the little thing is off about this man. You will blow it. Because you don't see yourself with this man. But God see you with this man. God see you with this man. God see greatness with you and this man. He see y'all belong together. All the while you've been praying. God, send me a good man. All the while. That's what you've been doing. Praying. God, send me a good man. But because you didn't do the work inside, you missed him. You missed him. And now you want to come and say, I'm waiting on God. How can God do anything if you did not make the steps? If you did not make the steps. Sir Hill Speaks said yesterday on Black Men Unfiltered, shout out to Sir Hill Speaks. He said that Christian women don't conduct themselves. the way that we supposed to. Is he right? He's right. We don't. I am included. Yes. Y'all hear my mouth on here? But now I'm gonna share something with you. Do you hear me talk to men like that? Nope. Have you ever heard me come on my live and talk to my king like that? Nope. Because I know how far I can go when I talk. I know how far I can go when I talk. I know how far to go. Why is that? Why is that? Because I've been trained to know better. See, a lot of us melanated sisters have not been trained to know better. So we just say stuff out of the side of our mouth and it don't be right, but we think it's right. We go and tell these young girls, you got time, God gonna send you somebody, keep praying. Somebody I'm very close to said that to me, and she's way older than me. God gonna send me somebody. And you know what I told her? You've been married before already. God sent you somebody. You had 2 sons with them, and your sons are grown. Your time is done. She said, how dare you? I said, you asked me, and I'm telling you the truth. Your time is done. You miss your train. No one is coming. No one is coming. Y'all got to stop lying to these women. Nobody's coming, baby. Nobody's coming. God has sent you this man already. You didn't handle it well. You didn't handle it well. No shot at the Christian sisters. But you went to church 7 days a week. You didn't cook, you didn't clean the house, and you didn't make love to your husband. You was focused on the church. You didn't handle your household first. You didn't take care of your household. You ran outside the house and did nonsense. Not nonsense, but you did everything outside that was right, that made everybody think you was a good Christian woman, made everybody think you are a good Christian woman. But when you come home, you curse your husband out. If he tell you, I want to make love to you tonight, you argue with him. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I've been at church all day. So when you mess up with this man and he leaves, he pack up and leave, then you wait about a year or two. And then you start praying to God. God, send me a husband. God, send me a husband. No, God is not going to send you a husband. You already had a husband. You messed that up. Now, am I sitting here trying to judge somebody because this is my second marriage? This is my second marriage. My first marriage, I was 19. And I wanted to stay married. I wanted to. But this man was not ready for me. And I was not ready for him. Because he said to me, a man need a hoe and a housewife. A hoe and a housewife. And he told me he couldn't see me doing stuff to him that his hoe do to him. That's what he told me. Because he had me on a pedestal. That he couldn't see me doing things that she did to him. So was that a lesson for me to learn? Was that a lesson? The lesson I learned is that I'm supposed to be a hoe and a housewife. That's the lesson I learned. That's the lesson I learned. I did everything outside of what I was supposed to do as a wife, but I didn't know how to be no hoe. I ain't know how to be no hoe. Now, mind you, I got a background. I got a background. But my first husband said, you don't know how to be a hoe. That's what he said. He couldn't see me doing stuff to him that his hoe was doing to him. He said he had me on a pedestal in his mind that he could not bring me out of that mindset in his mind. Now, do you think my husband now say that? Do you think my husband that I've been married to over 16 years, do you think he say that? Huh? Nope. My king don't say that to me. He don't say that to me. All I'm saying is that we got to learn how to teach our girls. That ain't no man gonna be waiting for you. Ain't no man gonna be waiting for you. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting down waiting for you, baby, until you go get that college education, till you go through that hoism stage. Ain't nobody gonna be waiting for you. What they gonna do is they gonna go get somebody else. They not gonna wait for you. This is the nonsense that we teach the young. Oh, go ahead and do everything you want to do. He gonna be waiting for you. Don't you worry. This is a lie. He's not gonna be waiting for you. He will not be there. He will not be there. Stop going to God and asking him for a man if you have not done the work inside. If you have not made the changes inside, stop going to God and asking him for a husband. If you one of those women that you don't know how to make love, you one of those women that you barely want to make love to somebody, go sit down. Don't marry nobody. Don't marry nobody. We don't want you to put no man in a loveless and sexless marriage. We don't want you to do that. Go sit down. Now, if you fast tail, okay, use that fast tail on your husband. Yes, I said it. Every trick you know from the streets, you use that on your husband. But I'm going to share something with you. If you don't know how to be obedient, I said it. If you don't know how to be obedient, don't marry. Don't marry. It's not going to work. Two heads cannot run the ship. Two heads cannot run the ship. Now, when I got upstairs to my king, and he said to me, "You did a wonderful job. You did. You did a good job. I'm not upset with you." I said, "Honey, I think I should apologize to Black Men Unfiltered because I had got out of character and it wasn't my show." Now, on my show, I say whatever I want to say. I don't care if you're mad. I'll block you. Yeah, I don't care. I do not care. You get upset, I will block you. It don't make me no never mind. But on somebody else's show, you have to watch what you say. So I told my king, like, I'm going to apologize to Black Men Unfiltered. But I had already did it. On the way going up the stairs, I had already typed to him, "I'm sorry. I apologize for my behavior." So when I got upstairs and told my king, and he said to me, "Why? You didn't do anything wrong. You just spoke the truth." So unsend that message. So I unsent the message a few hours later because I was doing some things upstairs, so I had forgot. So I had fixed the message. So now my king said to me, "You didn't do anything wrong." You just spoke the truth. And that's the thing that melanated women have to understand that. You don't wait till you in your late 40s, 50s, and 60s talking about God is going to send me a husband. You don't know what God is doing for me. You don't know. If you did not do the work yourself and you ask God to clean out everything that is not right, it ain't going to work. I don't care how you sugarcoat it, how you twist it, how you turn it around and spin it. It's not going to work. You're going to be divorced. You're going to be a statistic. That's what's going to happen. So, no, I don't apologize for what I'm saying. And if I offend anybody, I don't care. Because it's time for us to start telling the truth to our sisters. You have missed this boat. No man in their 50s or 60s or 40s want a woman that is the same age as them. They need somebody who gonna spin around and jump on that pole better than you can. And I'm telling you straight facts. And when Black Men Unfiltered asked every man on that panel, would you date a woman that is your age? All of them said no. Now, is this in the mind of every man? I bet you it is. I bet you it is. Put in the chat, my brothers, only my brothers. Would you date a woman that is your age? Yes or no? Would you date a woman that is your age? Would you marry a woman that is your age? Yes or no? I just want to do a little, we're going to do a little counting here. I just want to know. Would you date a woman that is your age? That's the problem. Malik said, yes, I would. I would date a woman my age. Okay, I hear you, sir. Mm-hmm. That's the problem here. Now, Malik said, yes, he would date a woman his age. Ricardo said, yes, I would date a woman my age. I hear you. But if you didn't have children, now we're gonna go in deeper. If you didn't have children and you were looking for children, would you still date a woman your age? Let's go into it. Would you still date a woman your age? So we're gonna go into it. Tell me, would you still date a woman your age? Because we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it because you're looking for a baby. You're looking for a baby. There's no way that a woman that is your age, if you're an older man, if you're in your 40s, late 40s and 50s and 60s, you ain't having no baby. She's not Sarah. There's a problem here. Even though they have situations where women have babies at 40 something, 50, sometimes 60, sometimes 70. These are miracles. These don't happen every day. This doesn't happen every day. Now, I'm going to share something with you. What will really happen. My younger women, I want you to take heed to the message. A man will date a woman that is his age. He's going to only fuck her. Yes, that's it. That's it. He's going to only fuck her. There's nothing else is going to happen. That's all. That's all that's going to happen. He's not getting any baby out of her. That's it. This is the truth. And because we don't want to tell the truth, we don't want to offend anybody, we be mindful of what we say. But I'm here to tell you the truth. If a man mess with a woman, okay, that is older than him, he wasn't coming to drop a baby there. He was just coming to F you. That's it. When my husband met me, he wasn't looking for a woman that is his age. He was looking for a woman that is younger than him. And I'm 7 years younger than him. He was looking for a woman that he could do like this. Is she pregnant? That's what he was looking for. He wasn't looking for a woman where he got to go, nothing happens. Nothing happens. He wasn't looking for that. He was looking for a woman that he could go like this. And then she come around the corner laughing at him and say, I'm pregnant. Yeah, that's what he was looking for. He's not looking for the one he got to go and banging his hand. He's not looking for you. He's not looking for you. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to call a spade a spade. He's not looking for you. I know you mad at what I said, and I don't give a damn. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. We are not Sarah. He is not Abraham. God did not make a covenant with your husband or soon to be husband or the man you're messing with. He did not make a covenant with him. He made a covenant with Abraham. He made a covenant with Abraham. So hell or high water, I don't care how old Sarah was, that baby had to come through Sarah. She could have been 200 years old. Sarah would have had that baby. God would have made sure that baby made it there because it was a covenant. That's why they always tell you be mindful of making covenants with God. That's why they always tell you that be mindful of making covenants with God because you have to keep the covenant. You have to keep it. Making a covenant with God is something that you cannot go back on. You cannot. God holds you accountable. You are not Sarah. Get that out your mind. You are not Sarah. Black Man Unfiltered show was amazing last night. I always have a good time with all the guests on the panel. I always enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was indignant yesterday. But my king told me, no, you wasn't indignant. You just told the truth. And yes, you may have offended some people, but you told the truth. And I think as Christian women, we have to learn how to tell the truth. See, if somebody would have told Tia the truth about her husband, do you think she would have left? If somebody would have told Mega Gooding the truth about her husband, you think she would have left? But because we have women who are liars, shout out to Ricky, women that are liars, they will tell you you're going to find somebody. Somebody's coming for you. You don't need your husband. You got 10 men in your DMs. They want to be with you. And so you come to social media and you dress half naked on social media because you want that attention. Where when you dress sexy and you already married, you get that attention from a one-man audience. Do you think I stunt on the men who come to my channel, my social media, and they be like, oh, sis, you beautiful, you so this, you got this, that. I block you. I block you. I don't like that. Oh, queen, this and that. Nope, I block you. I got somebody who talked to me like that. I got a wonderful king who assures me all the time. I got somebody who does that. I got somebody who does that. So when someone tells me that, it doesn't move me. And this is the kicker they always tell me. I love big girls. So my king love big girls too. So do you think I will let another woman from the melanated community walk me out of my blessing? I already have in my heart and mind that I'm going to aggravate my husband for the rest of my days. I already have that in my heart and mind. I already told him, even in the afterlife, there's a problem here. There's a problem here. He always laughs when I say that, but he don't even know. This is the truth. I ain't right. I ain't even. I listen. I'm not all the way there. I'm not. And it's only him that keep me sane. Yes. You mad because I'm telling you the truth. Some of y'all not in the chat right now because I'm telling you the truth and it hurts. But somebody got to tell you the truth, baby. You have missed your time. You have missed it. See, I'm going to share something with you. A man that is in his late 60s, a man that is in his late 60s and he still look good. And he take care of his body. He going to be able to get a woman and marry her. Get a younger woman and marry her and give her babies. Hmm. But an older woman that is in her 60s, she will be able to get a young man. She will. She'll be able to get one, but she won't be able to marry him. She won't be able to give him babies. He's just going to ride her like a crash dummy and learn all the secrets that she know, so he can give it to a younger woman. So he can go and rock another young woman. He could rock a young woman's world. This is the truth. That's the difference. See, y'all don't like that double standard, but this is the double standard that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. If my husband was on the market right now, you hear me? If my husband was on the market, if I just got up and said I ain't happy no more, because that's the bullshit y'all be saying. I ain't happy no more. I don't want to be married no more. Okay? My husband gonna find somebody. He gonna find somebody. My husband speak 3 languages and he still look good with that salt and pepper. And he know how to dress. And he smell good all the time. He gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody too. But it's just gonna be because they gonna fuck me. That's it. They're not gonna wife me. They're not gonna say I'm gonna be a good wife to you. I'm gonna be a good husband to you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna treat you like your husband did. Hell no, they not. No, they not. My husband could listen. Hands down, my husband could get a woman that's 20 something. Hands down. Hands down. If my husband was a passport, bro, he would rack up. Hands down. I'm not sitting up here lying to you, trying to sugarcoat nothing. I'm whew, I'm preaching facts. I'm stating facts to you. I didn't say all men. I said men that are still healthy, they still look good. That's what I said. And women who are healthy, you still look good. Yes, you're gonna get a man. He's gonna just want to fuck you. You can get a younger man, but he's not gonna marry you. He's not. And if it happens, it's one in a million. Younger men are not out here marrying women that's 50, 60 years old. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. They want you to buy them a PlayStation, those Jordans, those all that fat farm gear, jewelry, and all this other stuff. They're gonna get all that stuff out of you. And then when they get tired, and after you have helped them build something, okay, because some of y'all lose your mind and help them build something, and then they go and marry some young hot thing that he just met about a year ago. And now you crying to your older children, or if you don't have children, or you're crying to your sisters or something like that. Oh, he used me. No, you use yourself. Because ain't no way in your right mind that you thought this young boy was gonna stay with you. And that's the truth. Because the older women have said that God is going to send them, Yahweh is going to send me a husband. But you didn't do the work. You didn't do the work. God said, you make one step, I'll take two. You didn't do the work. But you expect God to do the whole work. And when you expect God to do the whole work, you're going to miss him. You're going to miss the king that God sent for you because you did not do the work. Real Bravado had said something on Black Men Unfiltered last night, and he said that you have a lot of young women who are nurses, right? And they talk about the money that they make, that they want a man that make a certain amount of money and this and that. That they need a man who making good money because they not gonna put up with no scrubs, right? They all liars. This is a lie. Some of these same said nurses who talk about they want a man who they make a certain amount of money, these are the ones who are waiting for their cars to pick them up because they're dealing with a Pookie and Rere. That they have talked so bad about men and they have not done the work inside that they wind up attracting those good looking Pookie and Reres that could bench press 350 in the gym, and that's all they can do. They can break her down that pipe in the bedroom, and that's why she keep them. But will Pookie and Rere ever marry her? Nope, he won't. He won't marry her. It'll be until he get a little sense or get hooked up with some brothers who got some common sense and say, you better go get your own. You better go get your own. And then when they go get their own, do you think they stay with the nurse? No. That's why you hear all those horror stories about women saying, I built him up, and he left me. You want to know why? Because every chance you got, you told him, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be the way you are. If it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for me, because he was not meant for you. You wanted him. It's the way he looked. It's the way he bench pressed that 350. It's the way he laid that pipe down. You thought he was the one. Some women, we so delusional that you will say, I'm waiting on God. You waiting on God. You waiting on God for what? Why are you waiting on God? You didn't do the work. You didn't do the work. You can't be waiting on God. You didn't do the work. I'm done with my rant today. I'm done. I'm finished. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for listening to the truth, even if you didn't like it. Thank you for coming to my platform because y'all don't have to. I'm just running my mouth. Okay. I'm not doing anything special but running my mouth. Like my king said, all you do is know how to talk. And he's right. That's all I know how to do is talk and run my mouth. Shout out to my king for putting up with my mouth. I love you, my dear. Now, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. Red Lipstick Vibe, baby. I wasn't trying to steal your content. I just want to let you know that's what was going down last night at Black Man Unfiltered, and I had to correct myself. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that for you coming and rocking with me. You are nothing but the truth, my dear. You are nothing but the truth. Okay, love your content, always educational. You and Mrs. She Said, I look up to both of y'all women. I'm a baby in this space on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all content. I just want to share that with y'all and let y'all know. But for the sisters who get offended by what I say, that means you didn't do the work. You offended by what I said, you didn't do the work. And that's why you mad. And it's okay, you can stay mad, but the truth is the truth. Okay. Lost in translation. Thank you for coming in. Brother Love Show. How you doing? Hottie, how you doing? Alexander, Lady Navoa. I appreciate all of y'all coming in and rocking with me. Much love to you all. Thank you so much. Mr. He Said, I got to get up to the top because I want to just greet all of y'all for coming in. The Underrated Darkness, Almond Eyes, Bella Rings, Tracy, thank you, babe, for coming in and rocking with me. And I saw you at Black Men Unfiltered. Thank you for coming. Mona D, how you doing, honey? Who else we got? Trey, how you doing? Trey, it's good to see you. Skinny, how you doing? Who else we got in here? Blaze, how are you, sir? Let me see who else. Vin B Israel, how you doing, Vin B? It's good to see you, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Lost in Translation podcast. Nothing but respect, sir. How are you? JB Preach, how you doing, JB? It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in with me. I greatly appreciate it. Mrs. She Said, I hope I said your name before, babe. Who else we got in here? I just want to make sure we get everybody before I run out of here. Let me see who else we got. Ricky, thank you, Ricky, for tuning in. I saw you, sir. Thank you for coming in and rocking with me. You know you always preach the truth. And Mr. He Said as well. Um, Monroe, how are you? The devil is a liar, and my ex-husband is a liar. Take take good care of my husband. I was everything to him, and he not going to talk about all he did, and I never even mentioned it, not once. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna leave you with that, honey. I don't have anything to say to you. I had said enough already in the chat. So, you're gonna have people who, it is what it is. Everybody not gonna learn the assignment. And we gonna have to speak truth even if you don't like it. So let me see. Victoria, I saw you, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody from my Instagram family, Cab 1973, how you doing? Malik, I saw you as well. Jay, how you doing, Jay? It's good to see you. November, I see you too, sir. Um, Dawn 6, I hope I said your name right, honey. I'm just saying I see you, honey. It's good to see you. Soldier, how you doing? Everybody who tuned in. Merchant Malik, Boss Lady too as well. Even if I don't see y'all, cause y'all my regulars. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all the love. Okay. And I know that this may hurt some women when you come back to the chat later. Okay. When you come back to watch it. But it is what it is, and it's the truth. So you can take it how you like it. But at least I spoke my piece, and nobody could say I did not speak the truth. If you want to donate, we at the end of the show, y'all. That's it. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to help me grow my channel. Also, help me get equipment. Um, you can donate to my Cash App, okay? And if you can't donate through the Cash App, and you can donate through the badges on Instagram, and also super chats through YouTube, that is fine too. If you want to shop with us, our store is called ubmracksfashion.com. That is our family business if you want to shop with us. We on 5 different platforms. Also, if you want to buy merch, all you got to do is scroll to the top of my YouTube channel. Excuse me, y'all. Scroll to the top of my YouTube channel and you will see shop or store. You can go in there. We sell hoodies, shirts, bags, and mugs if you're interested. And if you can't do none of that, you hear me? If you can't do none of that, if you can't donate to the channel or none of that, you ain't got no coins. It's all right, baby. I ain't mad at you. It's all right. Just hit that like and subscribe button. Share my content with someone that this will help. Okay? Share my content with someone that this will help. Even if they don't like me, share it. So at least they can say they heard it. You understand? Or either play it around them. Instagram, have a wonderful day. Take it easy, baby. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. My YouTube family, my foundation, where I started from. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Lost in translation, thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate you saying that you apologize for me in advance, but take the apology back because my king told me that I had nothing to apologize for. So everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Much love to you all.